All right, ready to dive in? Today we're exploring Boy Pie, the ultimate guide to rising above a toxic relationship by Mullaboging Mataplili.
Oh, yeah, this one's gonna be good.
Our listener sent this one in, and
It's
I gotta say, the title itself is
it's pretty powerful, yeah.
already powerful, yeah.
Definitely makes a statement.
Not about wallowing in sadness, but rising above.
Totally. It's all about taking charge.
Exactly.
And the book, it's interesting how it approaches it all.
Oh,
Two parts.
okay.
First, you got to face the hard truths.
So why?
Yeah, why the relationship, why it ended.
Oh, okay.
Then you shift gears.
Okay.
Healing, transformation.
Okay. So no sugarcoating,
Nope,
straight into the deep end.
right into it.
Part 1, harsh realities.
That's hard.
And chapter 1, he's gone and it's not coming back. I have to admit, even just reading that title was like,
Like a wake-up call, right?
yeah, a little bit of a wake-up call.
But that's the point,
yeah.
Matabuili, she argues that facing the truth,
Even when it's painful.
yeah, especially when it's tough,
Yeah.
it's the first step to freedom.
Okay.
There's a quote early on. It's like, the hardest truth to face is often the one that sets us free.
Okay, so rip off the Band-Aid.
Yeah, just rip it off.
Acknowledge it, and then you can move on.
Exactly. Sets the stage for healing.
So then, does she talk about common reasons why relationships end?
Oh, absolutely. Dives right in.
Okay.
Things like acceptance, lack of effort, incompatibility, unresolved issues.
I mean, haven't we all?
We've all been there, yeah.
Been there, done that.
But it's not about blame.
Right.
It's about understanding, laying a foundation.
It's like that aha moment.
Yeah, that moment of clarity.
Okay, this wasn't meant to be.
Exactly.
It goes deeper than that. Right?
Oh, for sure. She gets into specifics.
Okay.
Differences in how people grow, those external pressures.
Yeah.
The subtle shifts in compatibility.
Oh, that can really sneak up on you.
Oh, yeah, they do. And it can end a relationship. And Matipwili, she uses these really relatable examples.
Oh, okay.
So it makes you really feel it,
Oh, it hits home.
It really does.
Okay, so then we get to chapter 2.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
You were never the priority.
Ouch.
That's gotta sting.
Yeah, that one's tough, but important.
So important to be able to see those patterns.
It's all about honesty,
with yourself.
With yourself, yeah.
Okay.
Really reflecting.
Really taking a look.
Did you feel valued?
Respected.
Respected, yeah, in that relationship.
So she lists some signs, right?
Oh, yeah, she outlines some signs.
Things like emotional unavailability, the lack of quality time, disrespect, just inconsistent effort.
And these aren't just like one-time things.
Right.
Recurring patterns.
A bigger issue.
Yeah, pointing to something deeper.
A lack of genuine care.
Care, consideration.
Yeah.
Your needs, your feelings, they just don't matter.
The book doesn't shy away from anything.
It's direct, yeah.
Yeah. Being prioritized less than friends or even hobbies.
Lack of support during tough times.
It's hard to read, but
It's so important to recognize.
essential for breaking free from unhealthy relationships.
It's about knowing your worth.
Okay.
You deserve to be with someone who cherishes you, prioritizes you.
Absolutely.
And that leads us right into
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3,
Your worth isn't defined by him,
a message everyone needs to hear.
especially after a breakup.
Especially then, yeah.
So what does this chapter cover?
It's about breaking free,
Okay.
You're not defined by the relationship.
That's so easy to fall into.
It really is.
It's a trap.
Yeah, feeling less than because the relationship is over.
Boy, YE challenges that thinking.
Okay.
It shines a light on unhealthy dependence.
Oh, interesting.
Relying on your partner for everything.
Emotional well-being?
Yeah, financial security, even your sense of self.
Wow.
It's a lot to put on someone.
It is.
And the book also points out
What's that?
ignoring red flags.
Oh, those early warning signs. Manipulation, disrespect, emotional unavailability. We've all seen them.
Yeah, we overlook them sometimes.
We do, but this chapter,
Yeah.
it's about recognizing them for what they are.
And knowing we deserve better.
Exactly. Settling for less, that's a big no-no.
Huge theme.
And then, chapter 4.
Ooh, things are getting interesting.
This is where it gets juicy.
The ugly truth. It's not you, it's him.
Shifting the focus.
Okay, in what way?
Away from self-blame.
Okay.
Consider this, maybe the issues.
Okay.
They stemmed from your ex-partner's struggles.
So it's not me.
It's not about placing blame.
Okay.
It's about understanding sometimes people,
Yeah.
they just can't give you what you need.
Okay.
And that's okay.
That's a hard one to swallow.
It is, but liberating too.
To let go of that self-criticism.
Exactly. The book goes into why your ex might not have met your needs.
Like what?
Unresolved personal issues, fear of intimacy,
Hmm.
inability to communicate,
Yeah.
lack of accountability, maybe even immaturity.
You can't pour from an empty cup,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Maybe he just wasn't ready.
To give what I needed.
Exactly. And it's not your fault.
It's about seeing those patterns.
Understanding that sometimes walking away, it's the kindest thing you can do.
For yourself.
For yourself, yeah. And that leads us to chapter 5, a turning point.
Okay, chapter 5, rise above. You're better off without him.
Now we're talking.
This is where it gets empowering.
It really does. Reframing those harsh realities.
As opportunities.
Opportunities for growth, freedom.
Freedom from toxicity.
Yes. No more manipulation, disrespect.
You deserve a healthy, supportive environment.
Sometimes leaving is the bravest, most loving thing you can do.
Wow, that's powerful.
And there's the opportunity for growth.
Okay, now that you're free,
Rediscover your passions.
your goals,
Take control of your destiny.
and embrace those new experiences.
Meet new people, explore new things.
And then there's closure, acceptance,
Processing, understanding, moving on.
no more doubts.
No more what ifs. Closure is crucial.
It really is.
Lets you release the past. Open up to new beginnings.
And lastly, self-love.
Yes. Prioritize yourself. Set those boundaries.
Assert your worth.
Rebuild your self-esteem. Create a life that honors you.
It all comes full circle.
It does. You've faced the hard truths, acknowledged the pain.
Now you're ready for something new.
Healing. Transformation.
I can already feel that hope.
It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders.
So we walked through fire in part 1.
We did. Confronted those harsh realities.
Intense, but also insightful.
Absolutely.
Now, on to part 2, healing and transformation.
Where we see what practical advice Boy offers.
For riding the emotional roller coaster of a breakup.
And creating a fulfilling life beyond the relationship.
Sounds like a plan, but first we're going to take a quick break.
Sounds good to me.
We'll be right back.
Looking forward to it.
All right, I'm ready for this transformation.
Part 2 of Boy by Day.
It's all about healing and transformation. I think we could all use a little bit of that after a breakup.
I think so too.
So where do we even begin?
Well, chapter 1, processing the breakup, it reminds us that it's okay to not be okay.
It is.
You're allowed to grieve the loss of that relationship.
Without judgment.
Exactly.
I think so many times we try to rush through it.
Yeah.
Or pretend like we're fine.
I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. But really...
You're hurting.
Yeah.
But suppressing those emotions, it just makes it worse.
It prolongs everything.
Emma Wheely, she emphasizes self-compassion here.
Okay.
Treat yourself with kindness,
Like you would a friend.
Exactly, like you would a friend going through the same thing.
Okay, so instead of being so hard on ourselves...
Be gentle with yourself.
Yeah, just acknowledge it.
Acknowledge the feelings.
Yeah.
Let yourself feel them.
It's about being gentle during that vulnerable time.
Exactly.
Okay, so the book also talks about coping mechanisms.
Yes, establishing those healthy routines.
Okay.
Nourishing your mind and body.
Okay, like what?
Things like mindfulness.
Okay.
Physical activity. Creative expression.
Oh, I like that.
Connecting with nature. These are all great.
Those are all good.
And I know when I'm going through a tough time, I tend to isolate,
Oh, yeah.
withdraw.
Me too.
But Boy BBB encourages us to fight that urge.
Okay, stay busy.
Stay busy, yeah.
With things that you enjoy.
Things that help you grow.
Like hobbies or learning something new.
Maybe take a class.
Yeah, or journaling.
Journaling is powerful.
It is.
Safe space to process everything.
Okay, so we've processed the initial shock.
The initial shock, yeah.
Now,
Chapter 2, embracing your emotions. This one goes deeper.
into what?
Emotional acceptance.
Okay.
Not just acknowledging, but embracing them.
Without judgment.
Exactly.
Okay, so how do you do that?
How do you embrace those hard emotions?
Yeah, the sadness, the anger, even resentment.
You don't want them to take over.
Right, it's easy to say, accept your feelings.
But doing it,
Much harder.
it is. But Boy BBBE gives us tools,
Yeah.
techniques for navigating this. Mindfulness, meditation.
Powerful tools.
Really powerful.
To observe your thoughts without getting swept away.
Exactly. Create that space
Between you and the feeling.
so you can experience it.
Without being overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And then journaling
Always a good one.
to release those pent-up emotions.
Yeah, get it all out.
And then physical activity, right.
Oh, that'd be a great outlet.
To release that tension.
Boost your mood.
Yeah, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, a good workout really helps.
It's like you're sweating it all out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's creative expression.
Okay.
Painting, dancing, writing, music.
It's therapeutic.
Incredibly therapeutic.
Yeah.
And of course, talking to someone you trust.
A friend, family member.
It makes a difference, reminds you you're not alone.
Absolutely. So this chapter also introduces letting go.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
So much easier said than done.
It is. Especially when you're still hurting.
Holding on to hope?
Maybe things could work out.
Yeah.
But Boy by E defines letting go as
What's that?
releasing those attachments.
Emotional, mental.
Even physical, to your
yeah.
ex, to the relationship.
Breaking free from the past.
So you can move on.
Accept that it's over.
Make space for something new.
And that brings up forgiveness.
Another tough one.
It is.
Especially after a painful breakup.
Yeah, how do you forgive someone who hurt you?
Right, and the book doesn't force it.
Okay.
It's not a quick fix
Okay.
or an obligation.
Okay.
It's a gift you give yourself.
A way to let go of anger, resentment.
Move forward with a lighter heart.
It's not about them.
It's about you.
Okay, freeing yourself from that negativity.
Exactly.
So then, chapter 3,
Rebuilding your life.
all about reclaiming your power.
Creating a new chapter.
Fresh start. I'm ready for it.
Where do we begin?
That's the question. It can feel so overwhelming.
Du Bois suggests starting with self-reflection,
Okay.
journaling, reconnect with your values, passions, interests
Rediscover who you are.
outside of that relationship.
Sometimes we lose ourselves a little bit.
We do, and the book addresses that.
Okay, good.
It's about rediscovering your identity,
Okay.
building a life that reflects your true self.
So going back to things that bring you joy,
Exactly. Explore new interests.
I remember after one breakup, I started taking dance classes again.
That's a perfect example.
Something I loved as a kid.
Reconnecting with your authentic self.
It was so liberating.
And the book emphasizes self-care.
Oh, yeah.
Activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul.
Create a life that feels good.
On every level.
Yeah, so what else does it say about rebuilding?
It talks about rebuilding your social network.
Okay.
Sometimes after a breakup, we isolate ourselves.
Yeah, withdraw.
But Boy reminds us connection is crucial.
Okay.
Reach out to loved ones, make new connections.
Does that support system?
We don't have to go through this alone.
We don't. And what about our home environment?
The book talks about creating a comfortable space.
Our surroundings really do affect us.
They do. Make your home a sanctuary.
I like that.
Safe, relaxed, inspired.
Taking control of our environment.
Making it work for you.
Creating a space that reflects who you are.
And finally, incorporating self-care into your daily routine.
Those little acts of kindness
Consistent.
add up over time,
They do.
making self-care a priority.
Even if it's just a few minutes each day.
A relaxing bath,
Reading a book.
walk in nature, anything.
Replenish yourself.
Boy YE also talks about challenging negative self-talk,
Oh, yeah.
replacing it with positive affirmations.
That's so important.
It is. After a breakup, it's easy to fall into that trap.
The spiral of self-doubt.
Yeah, but interrupt those negative thoughts.
Replace them with empowering beliefs.
Rebuild that self-esteem.
Believe in your worthiness.
And then chapter 4,
Breaking the cycle and finding compatibility.
learning from our past.
Making sure we don't repeat those mistakes.
Yeah, no more toxic relationships.
This chapter is all about recognizing those red flags.
Understanding the dynamics.
What led to the breakup.
Yeah.
Reflecting on past relationships.
Identify patterns.
Prioritize your needs.
Figure out what you want.
What you need.
What are your non-negotiables in a partner?
The book gives you exercises.
Okay, like what?
Comparing qualities of past partners.
Okay.
Identifying deal breakers.
Yeah.
Defining your ideal relationship.
Move forward with intention.
Intention and awareness.
Okay, we've processed the breakup, embraced emotions, rebuilt our lives.
We've learned from our mistakes.
What's next in this transformation?
Chapter 5. Rebirth, renewal, and self-discovery. Embracing new beginnings.
Celebrating our growth.
Stepping into a new chapter.
With confidence, excitement.
After all that hard work,
It's time to embrace the future.
all the amazing possibilities.
This chapter talks about resilience,
Adopting a growth mindset.
building a support system.
View challenges as opportunities.
Surround yourself with people who lift you up.
Create a life aligned with your values.
What other tools does Boy by E offer?
It introduces daily affirmations.
Oh, okay.
Positive statements you repeat to yourself.
To reprogram your mind.
Cultivate a more empowering belief system.
I've heard of affirmations before,
Yeah.
but I'm a bit skeptical. Do they really work?
They can if you use them consistently.
Okay.
With intention.
So choose affirmations that resonate with you.
Repeat them with conviction.
Okay.
The book provides examples specifically for healing after a breakup.
Can you share some?
Sure. One I love is, I am capable and strong, And I trust myself to make good decisions.
Okay. Reclaiming your power.
Trusting your intuition.
What else?
I am worthy of love, care, and respect from myself and others.
Recognizing your worth.
Demanding that love and respect.
And another one.
I am confident in my ability to heal, grow, and transform into the best version of myself.
Wow, these are like little nuggets of wisdom.
You can carry them with you.
Reminders of strength and resilience.
Your capacity for growth.
Okay, so we've embraced new beginnings, cultivated a positive mindset.
What's next?
Chapter 6, embracing closure and new beginnings.
Accepting the end of the relationship.
Letting go of what could have been.
Making peace with the fact that it's over.
Does it offer any specific techniques for this?
It does, like writing a letter to your ex.
But not sending it.
Not sending it, just expressing your feelings.
Okay.
Creating a ritual.
To symbolize letting go.
Talking to a friend.
Finding healthy ways to release those emotions.
And taking affirmative action.
Okay, like what?
Removing reminders of your ex.
Okay.
From your home, social media.
Okay.
Focus on new experiences.
Create space for new possibilities.
Actively moving forward.
Not dwelling on the past.
And setting realistic expectations.
We can't control everything.
We can't force someone to stay.
Sometimes the healthiest choice is to move on.
And finally, Chapter 7.
The last chapter.
Letting go and moving forward. The art of detachment.
Detachment?
It's about releasing emotional attachment.
Okay. To people, outcomes, experiences.
It sounds counterintuitive.
It does after a breakup.
Aren't we supposed to lean into our emotions?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not about suppressing them. It's about healthy distance.
Okay.
Observing your thoughts and emotions without being swept away.
Creating that space.
Recognizing you are not your thoughts or feelings.
But the observer.
Exactly.
So you can experience them without being consumed.
Detachment increases self-awareness.
Promotes acceptance.
Reduces suffering.
I can see how that would be helpful.
It is, but how do you practice it?
Yeah, it sounds abstract.
Mindfulness is key.
Okay.
Being present, observing without judgment.
So bringing awareness to those automatic reactions.
Choosing how you respond.
Instead of just reacting.
The book also suggests deep breathing.
Okay.
Journaling, self-inquiry.
Physical release like exercise.
Exactly, and setting healthy boundaries.
To protect your emotional well-being.
Knowing your limits.
Communicating them clearly.
Boy ABE even suggests daily detachment practices.
Like what?
Spending time in nature.
Okay.
Practicing gratitude.
Okay.
Engaging in activities you enjoy.
Creating a lifestyle that supports well-being.
Fosters resilience.
Part 2 has been packed with advice.
Practical techniques.
I feel like I've learned so much about healing.
It's clear Matipwili has created a comprehensive guide.
To navigate this emotional roller coaster.
It's not just about moving on.
It's about moving forward.
With a renewed sense of self.
And a vision for a fulfilling future.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've covered part 1, facing those realities, and part 2, embracing healing.
Now, I'm curious to hear your final thoughts.
What are the key takeaways from Boy Bye?
What will resonate with our listeners?
What really stands out to me is how it's like it takes heartbreak and turns it into this like launching pad for growth.
Yeah.
It's not just about, getting over him. It's
Right.
becoming the best version of you.
It's recognizing that even though the relationship is over, your story isn't.
Right.
Boy Bye, it gives you that power,
Yeah.
Take control, write a new chapter.
A better chapter.
Fills with self-love, resilience, all that good stuff.
And it gives you the tools to actually do it. Throughout the book, Matipwili, she emphasizes all these practical things.
Yeah, like what?
Self-reflection, boundaries, self-care, challenging those negative thoughts.
It's not just about feeling better. It's about taking action.
Exactly, making real changes.
Creating a more fulfilling life.
And that emphasis on self-worth.
Oh, that's huge.
It's so powerful.
It reminds you that your value, it doesn't come from being with someone.
Right.
It comes from within.
Like the book is saying, hey, this breakup sucks, but guess what? You're going to be okay.
More than okay.
You're going to come out of this even stronger, even more amazing.
It's about taking that pain and turning it into something good.
Finding purpose in it.
Healing those wounds.
So for our listener going through this right now, what's one thing they can do today?
Just one thing.
Yeah, inspired by Boy Bye.
Okay, I'd say pick one of those affirmations.
Oh, yeah, from chapter 5.
Yeah, the one that speaks to you,
The one that really resonates.
Make it part of your day.
Write it down.
Say it out loud, picture it, whatever works.
It's like planting a seed.
Let it grow.
A seed of positivity.
Even small steps. If you do them consistently,
Yeah.
they can change your mindset.
And ultimately, your life.
It's powerful stuff.
This has been such an insightful look into Boy BB. If you're going through a breakup, or even if you're not.
If you just want to learn more about self-love,
Empowerment.
check out this book.
It's really good.
It's packed with valuable insights.
And remember, you're not alone.
You've got this.
There's strength in you.
You have the power to create an amazing life.
Filled with joy, love, all the good things.
And maybe saying, boy, bye.
Is the first step to saying hello to something even better?
I love that.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and most importantly,
It's that.
keep believing in yourself.